My name goes by Exploring with John, and I explore the differences of what life offers in this world. I take the risks as much as possible to live life to the fullest, and I explore urban decayed places, which are abandoned places, and I bring back the history behind it. But in this video, let's talk about some ultimate drunk stories. See that, guys? The pound of the beers, because we're in for a whole drunk story with Exploring with John, featuring Johnny right here. Don't forget to give us a subscription. His link is in the description below, and also at the ending of the video. Anyway, guys, we're going to be talking about some really interesting, funny stories that we had while drinking and being drunk, and I would highly recommend, if you're not 21 and if you're from the US, do not drink. Stay healthy, because it's not good for you. But let's just skip right into it. Anyway, there's one thing I do want to announce to you guys. This video is sponsored by Hangover Heaven. They provide me with this amazing pills that I could take to prevent hangovers and actually have a more healthier one. And the reason why this helps you a lot is because it's the ultimate hangover cure. I mean, you get all the vitamins that you need. So it really helps it in the end. So when I take this, whenever I have a hangover, I will feel healthy the next morning I wake up rather than dying and dropping dead and feeling like complete crap. Ultimate hangover cure. Be sure to check them out. The link is in the description below. Give them a check out, guys. That is hangover cure right there, guys. Be sure to check them out. The link is in the description. Definitely check out the pills, because if you ever have a hangover and you know, like, if you ever have a hangover like how I felt it after these stories, you will really feel the pain. Like the straight up pain that you wake up to the next morning. It really sucks. Story number one consists of me while I was drinking. I was actually still in middle school. I was a 6th grade student, literally 6th grade drinking. Not much of a good idea, especially if you want to have your brain develop. It doesn't really work out so well, because it literally stops your brain and all this development. I mean, it's things I did research on way before, and it's not good. Don't do it. But I went to this party one night, and the thing was, you see like these bears? I think I took like 3 of these, but I had like this huge tube thing. So basically, I was like the most youngest person there, drinking like these huge tubes of like alcohol, and it's just coming in like non-stop. I had like 3 of those. They had a shot of alcohol, but this is actually, the interesting thing was, this is my 2nd time drinking. So being the 2nd time drinking, I didn't know how to measure a shot. Like literally, my entire thoughts were like, okay, if I want to get another shot, because no one's been pouring me the shot, I actually thought a whole shot was like a whole cup. So I literally filled up a cup like this, right? I filled up to the tippity top. And I was already kind of drunk as I was, so I chugged the entire cup down, like literally just gulped the entire thing. I think less than probably 3 or 4 minutes after that, I completely passed out at the party, drunk as heck. And I don't remember what happened afterwards. I do remember waking up the next morning, having pictures taken with me and my boxers at the party, and they were there. Everyone was just laughing at me. I'm just like, damn, holy crap, that was one night. Huh? Yeah, they stripped me down to my boxers. Like if I had the picture, I would really attach it to this video, because it was such a bad experience. And the thing was, my friends were telling me, like, when they were walking me home, I was like a passed out drunk kid. I didn't know what was going on. I was gone. I don't have any history of the memory. I just remember waking up. But they said that it was just such a hassle to carry me. They were even debating to throw me off the bridge, just because they're like, wow, this is just so annoying, you know? So I'm just like, damn. Thank God I'm still alive. Don't drink underage. That's all I can say. But that's one of my really interesting stories. The next day I woke up and had the first like taste of alcohol poisoning. Not worth it. Not worth it. Right when I woke up, I just seen like puke like all over there, like on the ground next to me. I don't even know how I survived that night. I don't know how I survived, but I'm glad to be where I am right now, at least alive. Wow. What do you think about that, Johnny?
6th grade, bro.
What?
6th grade.
6th grade drinking, huh?
So we went to this house party here in my town, actually. And, you know, I was there kind of late because I got off work, and then I went there. And I started drinking, like, just regular beer. And I was trying to look for a shot because I wanted to get wasted. So I was like, okay. I went up to a friend, and then she gave me a whole bottle of Ciroc, and she's just like, oh, here, you can have a shot from the bottle. I was like, okay, sure. So I just downed the whole thing, like, not the whole thing, but like half of it. Like I just chugged half of a Ciroc bottle, and that was just.
Wait, you chugged half a Ciroc bottle? But what about the shot cup she gave? Did she give you a shot cup?
She didn't get. She's like, take a
whole
shot.
shot.
Yeah, take a shot off the bottle. I said,
Oh,
okay. And I started chugging, and she's like, damn, hold on. And then she took the bottle, and it was already half down. And then after that, I know I took like 2 more Jello shots, and then like 3 more cups of beer, and then I don't know. I was feeling alright, and all of a sudden, the alcohol just like kicked me like a horse. It was just ridiculous. I don't remember what happened. I know I was talking to some girl, and then we ended up like hooking up.
Woo, hooking up. Whoa.
Yeah, and then I was sitting
Damn, Johnny.
I was sitting on the couch.
Sounds like one of those crazy like college parties that you see on the movies.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. But I was sitting on the couch like trying to focus as hard as I could not to throw up.
Not to throw up.
Yeah, and there was people smoking outside, so the smell of the cigarette was making me so sick. And so my friend comes up to me. I was sitting there talking to the girl, and then my friend comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, man, you good?" And I was like, I'm okay. And he's like, "You need to throw up?" And then he takes me outside. I'm good. I didn't throw up. So I go back inside, lay on the couch, and all of a sudden I just get up and then run outside and start puking everywhere. And that was the first time I've ever puked.
What was the first thing you thought about when you woke up that morning? Like,
man.
Herpes?
Hangovers are no, not herpes. I knew the girl.
Okay, good.
She was all good. We even talked after. Anyways, like on the next day.
Okay. Anyway, let's hop on for story number 2. Okay. So I remember there was this other time. I think I was in 8th grade. Still in middle school, and it was interesting. I'll be honest with you guys. Most of my partying was done during my middle school years. That when I actually hit my high school years, everything just calmed down for me. Like my body, like everything. Like I just completely just became a more chill. Like whatever. You want me to come to a party? Oh, cool. I'm chilling. I'm just gonna do my own thing, you know. Well, anyway, so I remember I was in 8th grade, and when I was in 8th grade, I got invited to this random high school like pool party, and I remember going there. I'm like, you know, the thing is, I remember like handling alcohol so much better versus like how it was before because I couldn't measure it. But after drinking so much at like such a young age, I was like, okay, I could actually understand what's going on now. So I go there, and what happened was they kept offering me shots, and what happened is when I drink, I couldn't stop going. So I just kept going. Next thing you know, I got really drunk. So I'm like, so I threw up. So that kind of stuck out to me that, okay, I should probably just go home. So me and my friends decided to go home. And then I literally walked home, went into my house. My dad was chilling there on the couch, and he just looked at me. I looked at him, and I was like, I'm going to take a shower. I'll be right back. I laid in the tub, butt naked, and I was in the tub, like, completely naked. I ended up passing out with the water on. So, I think, like, later on in the night, my dad goes downstairs. The entire ground, like, in the basement is completely flooded. And I'm just, like, sleeping there, like... You thought I was dead is one thing. But I remember waking up on the couch and getting completely, like, bitched at. Like, completely bitched on for so bad for drinking and partying.
It was...
Huh?
He knew you were drunk?
He knew I was drunk. He knew. You can tell. You can tell when someone's drunk. I was wasted drunk. It wasn't. Nah, I can't do it. Thank God I'm 21 now.
So who cleaned up?
I guess he did.
Wow. What a good dad. I just got out of like a serious relationship. So my friend felt bad for me. Like my boy felt bad for me. And he took me out. He's like, let's go out. I was like, okay, whatever. So we go to the club. Not really the best place, you know, if you're trying to get over somebody. Or if you're trying to find love, not the best place.
Not the best place.
Not the best place.
Don't go to clubs to find love. You ain't gonna find no good love.
Even the bar is better. But, not gonna lie. I mean, I had a good time. And it was pretty interesting. I took, you know, a few shots here and there. They paid for everything for me because I was I was kind of like depressed, you know. So they were nice, and then they paid for all the drinks for me and everything. And I just remember like alcohol. It's like so sneaky. It's just like you're not expecting it, and it just hits you, you know. And then I started getting like really like drunk. I couldn't walk straight and everything. I remember all of that. And then it was time to leave the club. We went to like a pizzeria place, like right across the club. I ordered like instead of ordering slices, I ordered like a whole pizza.
A whole pizza? Did you actually eat it all though? Do you remember that? You probably threw it up afterwards.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
I ordered a whole pizza. I was supposed to order slices. I ordered a whole pizza for myself. And then I remember getting in the car, and then I don't remember what happened, but they stopped the car and they're like, I lowered the window and then I started throwing up out the window of the car. And then I remember my friends dropping me off home with my whole pizza, and then he just left me at the door. Like, I couldn't get in or anything. Like, I didn't know where I was. So I passed out, and then I wake up, like, still laying in my front porch. Damn. And then I called him. I was like, I forgot my wallet in the car. And then he's like, don't worry, we'll find it. So I pick up my keys, open my door, go in my room, and then I'm over there, like, eating the pizza by myself in the room. And then, like, I just passed out. Wake up the next morning with, like, the pizza, like, half bit, you know. I still had the box of pizzas with me. And wake up the next morning, freaking out, you know. Like, where the hell is my wallet? I'm freaking out. And then I saw the girl that was driving the car. She uploaded a status, like, on Twitter or something like that. And she's like, oh, you take somebody, you know, to the club to get drunk and they end up throwing up on your car. And I'm like, what, are you serious? This made a status about me.
Oh my god.
I was so mad. And then I was like freaking out. So I go outside to check my wallet and I end up finding it in the bushes. But like, very considerate on my friend to just leave me there on the porch. I was on the porch past the
Actually, that's pretty bad. At least worry. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up the fire for this last story that I do have. Let the fire come.
Are you like
trying
to spawn a demon?
Trying to spawn a demon right now. Okay, story time. There's this one time I was a freshman in high school. I did do the final parties in high school. Well, I say, you know, my parents were leaving town. My sisters were leaving. I was just with my brother during the time, and we were all like, you know, let's. I actually decided to throw the house party. It was all on me. I'll put every blame went directly on me because I wanted to throw this house party. I was like, you know what? No one's gonna be home. I'm just gonna host one, right?
At your house?
At my house. My house is like a 3-floor house. I mean, it's like a casual house. It has like a basement that we refurnish, and we have like a first floor, second floor. But we didn't want anyone to go to the second floor. Let's remember that. So during that time, I had this huge party. It had all these random people I barely kind of knew, but I barely knew, come through. We all had a huge party. I all had beer pong, had everything going on. I'll admit, it was pretty lit. But there was this one time I was already wasted myself, and me and my friend Cody, we actually went out to the back, right? And we knocked on it acting as if we were cops. We acted as if we were cops. We're like, hey, it's the police. So everyone scattered because, you know, everyone's in their high school parties, you know, underage. Everyone completely scattered. Like, they dipped out the house. They dipped out everything. People hit up the stairs. People hit all over the house. And we were just chilling inside the garage, kind of cracking up. That was the bad idea. Okay, so let me explain how that all goes down. So I ended up sleeping at Josh's house, which you know, Explorer Josh. I ended up sleeping at his house. I woke up the next morning. My dad comes up there, like straight up busting up to the second floor, and like where Josh lives, and like completely just ripped me off his own bed because it turns out that I guess someone stole from the house, but they didn't just steal something simple. They stole probably $1,000 worth of things.
Wow.
From the house. It wasn't like things like that. It was actually all from my parents. So it was, I'll admit, it was very bad. It was really screwed up. I did feel very bad after it, and I feel I want to get some type of revenge. I mean, I had an idea who it could have been, but I couldn't tell because no one would come straight face to it after stealing $1,000 worth of things. So with all that being said, so like literally that one house fire, everyone came over, people stole things from the house and everything, and I think that was my stopping point of everything because that's when I realized that okay, I really gotta make a change. I mean, with all this, everyone's just stealing from the house. You can tell like the trust within people, you know, like the real trust. I mean, after that, I kind of like understood more where I didn't want to like become friends with a lot of people because like you can tell like the reality of stuff. So ever since that, it's been like a huge life-changing experience for me. They're also mad I didn't clean the house. Sorry about that.
You never cleaned.
I know.
You didn't clean the bathtub?
Shit.
You didn't clean the house?
Shit.
God damn it, John.
I know I'm a bad person.
I would never host a party at my house. I am sorry. If I do, I'll take everything out, like all the frames out of the walls, everything, and just put it in one room, lock it, you know.
Yeah, I should have thought about that. Like, saying was we had like our own house party, like guards. I would consider it literally like a guard. I'd be like, okay,
Project X.
you guys watch and make sure no one comes up here. Make sure no one comes over here. Make sure no one comes over here. It really was like a Project X type of night, and it was the movie actually recently just came out a little bit before that too. So I was just like, huh, I'm gonna throw a house party. No one's home. I'm gonna do it. Watch what happens when you drink. Literally, like, you have all these random like crazy stuff, but literally you gotta watch your back because it's not much of a really fun and crazy experience after you experience everything. But I think that's really it for all my stories.
Yeah, alcohol, it's got its pros and cons, but it's mainly cons. Mainly cons.
Don't drink. Stay here. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Exploring with John. Funny, interesting stories. Thought we were doing something unique and random with this random campfire that we have going on right now. Featuring Johnny. Don't forget to subscribe to him. Don't forget to check out his channel. John, what do you do on your channel?
Well, basically, if you're into anime, gaming, and
I like
cosplay,
anime. I like anime.
my channel is the channel for you.
Alright. Well, anyway, guys, this is Exploring with John. Thanks for tuning in for today's vlog. Well, not really a vlog, story time. We are heading out. Let the fires begin. How's it, Johnny?